I am Chris, also known as ThityMileSniper, and we are going to carry on our mission to colonise this solar system. Now, last time, I don't know if you recall, we had the tourist mission. I did the second tourist. I wish I'd recorded it, it was a bit more interesting. We came in on a really hot re-entry. But now, let's move on, let's see what missions we've got to do. We've got some active here, so we've got to test the decoupler orbiting Kerbal. We've got to orbit Kerbal, and we've got to do the radio map parachute. I did actually want to test that, and it exploded on the way in. So what have we got here? No, we don't like that one. Where's that going to go up to? Problem is, I'll probably be moving a lot faster than that, so. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. I don't like that. Let's pick up a new. Let's do some more tourist. Ooh, this could be interesting. Every 4, we get a bit more cash. These are all suborbitals, so these are pretty easy. So we'll do that. We'll go for that one. We'll call it a day on that one. Right, so let's build a mission. Oh wait a minute, we've got any science? Let's see if we've got enough science to spend. Oh, too short for everything. See, we need this one, because once we've got this, we can science spam around the space centre and get lots of delicious gooey science. We've just got to build a rocket. Let's do it. Build it. Put more thrusters on it. Yep. Put the ping pong ball in the front. What engines have we got? Same old engines. What am I doing? Need, first off, let's put that on. Heat shield. Separator, we won't bother with a Science Junior. We want 2 of those. I'm going to stick a drogue chute on as well, because playing on another save file, the drogue chute is brilliant. When you come screaming in and you think you're going to die, the drogue chute will save your life. So what we will do, we'll put that there, and we will put a goo on the top, because you never know where we're going to land. Try not to clip it too much. There we go. And let's have a couple of thermometers. Not that way, Chris. Not that way either. There we go. Stick those there. Okay. Look at this. We don't want it like that. Let's split the drogue chute off. Okay, engine. This is going to be our little flight engine, and I can stick this in. Put that in. Let's have some. I don't really want to spend that much. Those there. Let's just have a quick look at the contracts. So we're going to try and achieve that one. We're going to achieve this one. We're probably not going to achieve that one on this go, but we'll just orbit Kerbal. Right, I just wanted to make sure that we're not going to miss out the opportunity to do any of these contracts, so let's stick that in there. Okay, back to parts. So this is looking pretty good, because we're at 8,000. Oh, there's one other thing I can do. I keep missing this. Get rid of monopropellant, because we just don't need it. Batteries. Got batteries, it's worth having batteries. Even if they're not going to last, it's worth sticking a couple of batteries on. Just bear with me, I'm just trying to remember how to... No, that's what I'm trying to do, mirror mode, that's M, hotkey M for that one. So we'll stick just a couple of batteries on just because I'd like to be able to, until we get solar panels, I like to have a bit of power just for manoeuvring about. Because I have had it before where I've run out of power and not been able to operate. Shoots. Okay, let's call this one Tourist Safety Bus. One. No, two. Tourist Safety Bus 2. Yeah? Wouldn't you go in a rocket called Tourist Safety Bus? Do you want any more boosters on? Do we want more boosters? Let's just see how much it's going to cost us. See straight away, it's not really efficient anymore. Even if we only set the little ones on. I'm only making about, what's it, about 2.5. Don't know. Think about it. So we've got that one. So that's, we don't want those two to fight at the same time. That would be ridiculous. So put that in that. So that's that one, then that fires. Yep, that's fine. That's not such a bad idea, that actually. Put them in there. Okay, we'll give it a go. We'll see how we get on, and if we find we've got loads of speed, we can always ditch those for next time. So let's see how we go. Can we launch this? Leave and launch. Okay, we are in business. Right. I can't wait to get the controls so we get the SAS. We don't want that all the way up when we do throttle at third power. And go! Turn on a bit. Still a bit of gravity turn, I believe it's called. Pretty good. Steep here, it's going to be coming in really bad. I played this last year. Don't think the thermal effects were quite as strong. It might just be because I'm playing it more difficult. That's not bad. Let's have a look at the map. Oh, where we are? Oh yeah, we're looking pretty good. So we will and out. And right, we are suborbital, so let's see if we can just stretch out a bit without going into orbit. I might have to download the mod MechJeb that I've seen on Mr. Scott Manley's channel. It does look superb mod for the approximate horizons. I don't know if we're not going to get into orbit. Slightly shallow angle. Okay, so let's see where that puts us. Ooh, that's quite a steep re-entry path. Hey, it'll be fun. Let's do a bit of science while we're up here. We've got those thermometers, remember. Temperature. Oh yes, we will have some of that. Right, let's speed it up a bit. And we're coming back into the atmosphere, so let's just straighten this bird out. Wrong way around. So I do want to have this rocket facing into, that's why I want the rocket facing that way, rather blow the engine up. At this point, so it's just dragging us in. Take any more signs. So take it down a little bit. We're moving fast. Stand slow down. Excellent. That drogue chute to be able to fire. That's a much better re-entry than I've had on the other save file. Out there. Just why not? Oh yeah, I think we'll have that. We're gonna land in the sea again to get more signs. Drogue chute's doing a pretty good job. Just very carefully speed up a little bit. Don't really want to go fast, so what I'll do, I'll probably drop this into a time lapse through editing. So I will see you in a few minutes. Cover this and see how we do. It's looking pretty healthy. Okay, now we are going to spend a bit of science. I really want those. We can spam more science later on. This is going to generate the science that's going to get us into orbit. So yeah, we'll go back on there. Now we've got a bit of cash. Let's just check how much that contract is earning us. So yeah, 16 grand a piece. So we need to stay profitable because this is a private enterprise, this space program. We don't get government funding of any kind. What I am going to do, just to hedge my bets, is we are going to build another tourist bus. So yeah, we are going to put this tourist bus. Do we really need these? Do we think they kind of did the job, didn't they? Do you think we can manage without them? I don't know. I think they were pretty effective. I'm going to leave them on, play it safe. We're going to send that to the launch. Just to secure that, however, we'll go back to the space center. So we're going to leave this mission on the launch pad. That's paid for, so I can't accidentally spend all the cash now. Now we're going to go to the spaceplane hangar, and we are going to build a science car. Now, let's try and do this for not much cash. Notice how everything's horizontal because we're building a space plane, but we're going to build a space plane that is never actually meant to fly. First things first, get rid of that mono propellant, we don't need that. Fuel tanks, so now we can have fuselages. This is the size that we no, that's ridiculous. That's the size that we want. However, we don't need all that fuel. We'll take about a third of that. Let's put that there for a minute, because what we actually want to put on the back of that is Science Junior. Stick that there, stick that there. Now we're going to put some platforms to walk on. Use these. It's too big. That's what I'm after. So we're just going to turn that around a little bit. So what this is just to stop our Kerbal from falling off, because Kerbals are pretty. Why did I do that? Let's do symmetry mode. Come on, there we go. Put that there. And we've got a bit of the big ones. There we go. Let's turn that around a little bit. That's pretty good. In fact, I may even get rid of these. I don't know if I can put one of those at the front, that'd be ace. That's nice. Just like that. So hopefully that will stop our Kerbal from falling off. So the next thing we need to do, in fact actually no, I can't do that. Let's get rid of that because we need to put an intake on the front of that. Looks a bit funky, but guess what? It will do the job. Now we want an engine. This will look ridiculous. Yes, that is our engine. I don't think we need a tailplane because we're not planning on taking off. Is it in utility? Where are the wheels? Where are the wheels? There are the wheels. So what we'll do, we'll turn that round. Not that way. That's the way.
obviously we do not want this taking off. So let's put some science on here now. Oh, we need a communitron because we do actually want to transmit some science from this one. I'll get this right in a minute. It's a bit funky, but what the hey. That should do the job. And put that there. We're going to need one of each. Let's stick some batteries on. I've made that mistake before. So we're going to stick quite a few batteries on, because this thing will run out of power when we start transmitting, and it doesn't charge up that effectively with that small engine. And as pilots, we want a scientist. Let's go for it, Bob. Yep, you're not going to enjoy this process at all. And I think that's it. So let's call this science car. Sport. GTI. And we'll save that. And launch. And I'm just going to give you, just going to put the brakes on. This thing tends to roll, so we're just going to show you what this does. I'll do all my science spamming off camera. I'll show you the first one. I may do a time lapse. We'll do crew reports, 1.5 science, and let's transmit. Let's bring up the resources. We transmit. Now watch that. Watch the charge start taking a hit. Yeah, that cost us 35 power. That's why I wanted to do that. So we can observe materials bay, observe mystery goo. Keep that. Keep that. Can we transmit temperature, log temperature? Nope. So now what we do is we do an EVA, and we can do an EVA report. That's rubbish. We've already done one flying, so we can reset that one. If we let go and we carefully move Bob back, see now he's actually stood on Kerbal. So we do an EVA report from the runway, and we get some science. And we'll keep that because we're going to store that in the capsule and transmit it later. And because we've used a scientist, we can collect the data and we can restore the experiment. We can do the same with the Science Junior and restore, and we can do the same, take the data from there, and we're going to store it, all the experiments in the capsule. We're going to go, and now we're going to get back in. Very careful. So we grab, we clamp down, we board, and we're in. And now we can review some of the stored data. Yeah, we'll save that one. Oh, this is the EVA. We can transmit that, and we save, and there we go. So I'm going to carry on doing the science spam off the camera. I'll put a time lapse together, which I may add onto the back end of this one, this video. So thank you very much. If you have enjoyed this video, or if you find it informative, please press like. If you would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any advice, preferably constructive, please leave it in the comment section. Thank you,